Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy DisBearity. And guys, I'm back with some more. Me. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, real talk. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Today has been a pretty interesting day for you. I mean, as an interest, it's been a pretty good day, honestly. Truth be told, like, how can I say? I mean, it's like I guess you can say it's just like another natural day, honestly. So, I mean, first thing is like, I got a new cell phone. I had to get a new cell phone because my old one, like, it didn't die necessarily, but the partial part of the screen is cracked, right? And because part of the screen is cracked, it made it like I couldn't function in certain situations or whatnot. So, I had to, I was forced to get a new one or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I need to. And then today, another good thing is like, we went ahead and got fiber internet now. So that was really either, I guess you call it fiber or gigabit. So I'm getting 1,000 up and 1,000 download. So that's really cool, really nice too. And yeah, it feels good to have that, truth be told. So I am currently live streaming on Vertical right now, and then also I'm live streaming on of course, let's see, YouTube Vertical, and Twitch. Now, sometime in the future, I might plan on streaming to TikTok if I can figure all that out or whatever. But TikTok is TikTok. I don't really give too much about TikTok because like my growth is on these other platforms here. But I might consider going back to Kick, maybe, and that's a big maybe because Kick is like Twitch. If you don't have a lot of growth power on if you don't have a lot of like presence, then it's like what's the point? So anyways, though, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, my name is DisBearity. I consider myself a variety content creator, but I mostly focus on real-time strategy, turn-based strategy, RPG/JRPGs. That's what I tend to focus on. So you'll see gaming news, you'll see let's plays, you'll see gaming essays, stuff like that on this channel. And so in the future, I am working on currently 2 other YouTube channels. One of them is going to be a tech channel, and the other one is like a multiplayer only kind of channel, basically, where I only do like I only showcase multiplayer only RTS games. So a lot of things are in progress, and it's going to take a bit of time for me to get that into work. But when I get it done, I get it done. But first off, on today's schedule, and which is probably the only schedule because I'm ahead of schedule. I'm going to be playing through some Cataclismo today. That's actually the next game I'm actually going to be playing now. It's Cataclismo for stream. Yeah, it's been it is actually that time now. It's been a minute since what do you call? It's been a minute since I decided I want to choose another game to play on stream. So that's what I'm going to be doing here today. So yeah. As always, appreciate you anybody for coming on through, hanging out, and showing your support, y'all. Like, I mean, big time. Y'all are huge for coming on through and watching. Other than that, I hope that y'all who's currently in here right now, hope that y'all have been having a pretty good day. Hope that you guys have been getting any type of successes that you've been doing or whatnot, whether it's big or small. That's only one can hope for, really. In the future, I am working on growing my Patreon and also my YouTube membership presence. So I am in about a couple of weeks from now, probably about a week or 2 weeks, I'm going to come out with a couple things, with a bit of reworking on my channel for people who want to become Patreon subscribers or channel members. I'm going to be working on that, and also I will be doing some members only live streams in the future as well, so that we can before I can go ahead and start doing stuff like that, and to give you guys some type of value, basically. I can't just like say, hey, subscribe. I need to give you, I feel like I obligated to give y'all something to, because y'all are supporting the channel and supporting me and stuff like that. And, through y'all support, it helps me get a lot of a lot of things too, such as more games, more different hardware, stuff like that. So that's what I'm currently doing and working on right now too. So it's a work in progress, but as any work in progress, it takes time. All this takes time. All of this takes time. So in today's gameplay, like I said, this is going to coincide with Ghost of Tsushima. So when I do go a break in June, you will see me play Cataclismo and also Ghost of Tsushima until we beat these games. So that's the plan here. Let me calm my head. It's cold in here, but I need like air to circulate around my body. So as you guys know, if you're new to my channel, what I usually end up doing, right, is what you would call a live stream let's play. So that means that I'll be live streaming this and also recording this at the same time, right? And then I'll usually either keep the VOD up for the most part for y'all can get the unedited version, but then I will edit my version or whatever and post it up, and so that you guys can watch a better, clean, edited version or whatnot. You know, just taking out the rough stuff. You know, whether dying too much or whether you know, bugginess, stuff like that. So that's what I'm currently planning on doing. I'm doing it with Ghost of Tsushima, and so far it's actually pretty successful with Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Let's see. Why do I worry? Other than that, you know, again, like I said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll probably most likely end up explaining things a lot later too. You know, I just want to give you guys basically like, you know, a quick idea on what I am currently doing right now. So anywho, let me make sure that everything is ready. Also, it looks like my upload is a lot more, it's literally more stable, and that's all I like. That's literally what I like, is that more stableness shit. And so when it came to like upgrading our internet, what was really cool is like it was entirely free to get gigabit internet. I was like, yo, sis, it says right here that we're able to upgrade our internet for free. Like dead ass. Zero, you know, upgrade or whatever, upgrade fee. I was like, it can't be real. But then I clicked in further, it's real. So yeah, getting that gigabit internet, best thing. So I'm excited to test it out. That's why I'm like, in the future, I'm going to test it out on I'm going to test it out on other with other platforms too. Your whole thing is like, you know, you got to be everywhere. I know, I get it's, you know, that's a challenge of content creating, that you got to be in as many places as possible. And then in the future, when I get more people who are members and Patreon subscribers, you guys will be able to vote on what I'm going to be playing next on this channel, whether for live stream or for let's playing and stuff like that. So we can have like a focus. Anyway, so let me go ahead and let's go. Yeah, I know y'all been waiting on me to start this Cataclismo and stuff. So yeah, we'll be doing the story mode / campaign, because this game has finally entered into like full, you know, full release or whatnot. So yeah. That's what we're doing here. Also, let me probably throw this down on my YouTube channel too, just in case. Like, I know there are people out there that do not look at the community posts, so hopefully. Let's see here. All right, and let's go ahead and get it started, y'all. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DisBearity, and today we're going to be hopping on into Cataclismo. As you guys know, this is the full release of Cataclismo. No early access or anything of the sort. So I started a campaign a while back, but this time around, I'm going to be starting a full new campaign without the whole early access and see what, if anything, you know, affected or changed throughout the story here. So let's go ahead and start a new game. I will be playing this on hard mode. Now, I'm not playing on the stream because, you know, I ain't that shit. I'm good, but I ain't that good, you know. So mouse lock to screen, yes. Why is that an option already? Like, that should be an auto option. First level serves as a tutorial for basic controls in intersection of the world. Would you like to skip it? Level will be available to be played later. You know, yeah, we're going to skip the tutorial. Well, that. So while this is loading in, I'm going to get something to drink real quick. Get my water bottle.
But if I'm to tell you this story, it must be told from the beginning. This was our world. Then the Perlas appeared, and everything changed.
The
They
Perlas.
revealed a great secret to humanity, a great power, the Palido. We built ourselves a sublime domain. The Perlas glowed for us. Yet as time passed, we realized everything has a price. You all know what happened next. The Cataclismo. The land was drowned in mist, and from this mist, on pale legs, emerged fresh horror. The survivors ran. They sought a new home, scrambling to higher ground to save themselves. That is how Ciudad Hogar was founded. The city where we have been surviving for generations.
The last city, oh god.
We made good time. The Solar Gate stands as firm as ever. But if the reports are true, the gate will be under attack soon.
Lady Iris. Lady Iris is a special unit born with a Perla. She's one of the few living scholars able to perform art tests, a cornerstone of humanity's defense.
Our scouts say the swarm is arriving from the south.
Horrors are attracted to human settlements and attack frequently. Swarms attack every night, but scattered horrors can sometimes attack in the daylight. Generations of defenders have learned to anticipate the direction and force incoming swarms. By hovering over the red icon, you can see what kind of enemy is expected and how big the swarm will be.
Oh, Guardians, take defensive positions.
All right. Yeah, this is definitely new. I don't remember this in the tutorial. Probably was a tutorial. I don't remember. It's been quite a bit. Yeah, this was it. This is it. This is it. So, as you said, you want to hover over the red icon, and it should pop up and tell you what kind of enemies to expect. But there might also be during the day. So, yep, there you go. This was in the tutorial a while back. So yeah, what I really love about Cataclismo is that it really works, like messes with your brain. What I mean by that is like it uses your creative skills in a sense, which is really nice. So you can build like this gate. You can literally craft this gate by yourself. It might take you about an hour or two, and with enough resources you can do it. All right, so defend the Gala.
Yes.
I think this actually shows you the range too. Yeah, the range is right up to here. Feeble vermin. Fire away.
We're under attack.
And if I recall, Iris has the Arte to like control time too. Good job. Y'all can take out my fire. But we have too much heart. Just look at them go. Almost dead. Yep. Should I move them? Let's see. No, they should go have them.
Huh?
I'm like, let's get down here and like see. Okay, can they? I was gonna say, can they attack from there? I'm actually surprised that they can't reach that area. All right, you guys get back up there.
We are needed.
Oh, never mind. One more. We
That's
survived the
too
night.
small for a swarm, and too easy.
Lady Iris, no doubt the true swarm will arrive tonight. But with the small force we have,
Then we build, Herald. Another defensive layer out there.
yeah. More walls? It's true, we have plenty of stone, but
Higher stone walls have more health and last longer on attack. The taller the wall, the tougher it is. This is called toughness, and it will make stone pieces essential for defense blocks. When a stone structure toughness increases, you will see the appearance change slightly. Toughness can increase up 3 times, and the short, high walls are healthy walls.
Let's make sure these new walls stand firm.
All right, so luckily in this game here, we're able to basically pause the game and build out. So we're going to get attacked from this side and this side. So what she's asking us to do is that let's go ahead and build these walls here. Do we have infinite resources? I hope so.
not enough stone.
Of course. It's always not enough stone. All right.
We could use some sort of passage through our new structure.
All right, while there's time to pause, we'll be able to collapse. You can modify structures. Gotcha. So I'm gonna pause here, and now we're going to build like a door. Okay. God damn. All right. All right, game. Now I know you're trolling me right now. This game knows that I did not mean to delete the entire thing.
Not enough resources.
Okay, so apparently can I click on that door here? GG. All right, it's fine. It's whatever. I'll work with it. But you know, that was actually my fault though, because yeah, I probably double clicked too hard and yeah, I clicked on the wrong thing completely. All right, so that's going to be a door there. Let me think here how this is going to go. Cancel that. Probably do it just like this, and that should do it. All right, and then they're going to be coming through this way too, if I believe. And keep this in mind, I'm not trying to be an artiste around here. What y'all get is what y'all get here. Well, so far, it kind of looks pretty good, though, honestly. And then we're going to need a ramp to get up there, so let's try this here. We're going to do this like this. I might need to delete some of those singular blocks. I mean, really though? Interesting. They really did. They just didn't give me enough blocks to work with. Truth be told. But what I can do, though, I mean, I think what I can do, yeah, there we go. Something like of the sort that'll work. See, my only issue is I put the freaking thing like right here, so it's like they can literally walk through like right here. Oh, now I can delete the door. Wouldn't let me earlier. I was like, nah, dude, you can't touch that door. Forget that door, man. See, now this makes sense. Trust again. There we go. Just like that. Okay. No, not like that. Okay, so it's not going to come out the way I want it to then. Spicy. Okay. Anywho. Now remember, folks, tall walls are the best walls.
It's a strong wall, Lady Scholar. But next to the Solar Gate, it's... never mind.
Tactical pieces are placed to provide benefit near our defensive units. They each have different effects. Yep.
The Solar Gate has Merlons atop the wall.
There we go. Still not done yet. Each wall needs to be like 2 pieces. So what I'm doing here is I have to fix this right here. If I fix it the right way, I think I know what I'm going to fix it into. Boom, baby. All right. I might have to delete this here. Perfect. Yeah. Just the way I want it. So what happens here is actually, can I build a bridge here too? What? Okay, no, I can't. I think because we have this wall here, I should be safe.
The Solar Gate is adorned with banners too.
The Solar Gate is adorned with banners too. I need something like a bridge, like right here. But I don't think I can do it though. Okay, so now trying to make this two wall deep. Well, out of sight, bitch. All right, that's whatever. Let me go ahead and get the stairs working too. All right, gonna build this here. Or turn that way. All right, that's perfect. And then I need to do the same thing over here. Yo, what's up, vlog? Mr. said, happy affiliate anniversary. Yo, is it? Dude, holy shit. What is it? Wait, is it my anniversary? I don't think I even got the notification unless it's like, unless it's for your anniversary. I don't know. Like, I don't, usually I get a notification like, oh, on Twitch. That's right. Yeah, on Twitch. I totally forgot. Never mind. See, that's how long. No, that's how long it's been since I really been on Twitch. That's how long it's been since I really looked up. Like, wait, my anniversary? What? Huh? Who? I almost forgot. That was so wow. Disconnected, man. How disconnected am I? Well, no, thank you. I appreciate it. See, I wouldn't even like at Twitch. I know that people hate when I talk about Twitch or whatever, but honestly, if Twitch had better growth, it'll be such a better platform. But sadly, it doesn't. And it is what it is. What can you do about it, right? Right? Right. All right. Because I hate having the same song and dance with that platform, honestly. Exactly. See that, and yeah, I didn't even realize it. That's how much I don't care too much about the platform. Like, people want me to care for it. I was actually talking to a friend of mine the other day. He was like, bro, you know, you're putting all this effort to YouTube and stuff. Why not put it in Twitch? Well, I was like, well, here's the problem though, man. If I was putting it, I am putting it to Twitch, I'm co-streaming on here. Problem is though, is if no one's watching on that platform, what's the point? But I co-stream on there anyways though, because, you know, multi-streaming. Because, you know, multi-streaming is literally the way to go these days.
A pretty wall counts for nothing if no one is manning it. Let's go.
It's no grand gatehouse, but I'll take it. Reinforcements have arrived. The city sends building materials and more troops.
Sundown is coming. We need them on this wall now.
All right, so you can group multiple units together and create a squad of troops that can quickly be selected. Okay.
Where to? The night is nearly here.
Twitch is a social platform. YouTube is where you make money. That is very true. That is true. But you know what, Loha? The thing I'll tell you is that no one does actually care. I mean, I care, but what I mean is people they just don't really. They don't look at it like that. Like they don't look at it like we do. That's what I'm trying to say.
Eyes open.
They don't see the possibilities that we see. Is what I'm trying to say.
Let's go already. Yeah. I'm ready. Go low and throw.
Let's throw you right here.
Huh? Post me high.
Post me high.
Where to?
I mean that is true. I mean, look, I got into this whole. I always get to this whole tongue of dancing or whatever, where it's like they say they don't care, like they use it, you know, they like Twitch as a hobby or whatever. They don't care about growth, but then later on they always care about growth anyways. And then, yeah, it's always the same dance, man. That's why I was like, look, I'm over it. You know, it's those conversations that are usually the hardest to have. But you know, no one don't want to have those kind of conversations and stuff like that. You know, because they feel as though they want to. I get it. Everybody wants to be right, but you know, you can't always be right when the facts are there. You know, but it is what it is. So, oh shit, they broke through. GG. Oh shit.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
What?
Honestly, they shouldn't even broken through that side like that.
It's over. But it is strange. Our forest garrison should have felt the swarm.
You think something happened to them?
All I know is that the horrors have not been this close to the city in a long time.
All right, mission 1 done of Cataclismo. I mean, I don't really want to view the stats, but you know, we're done. We're good. I did it. I'll respond to you after this cutscene.
Iris defended the city gates from the horrors of the mist. With her peers in the Order, our sworn defenders. Yet, this was not the first time Ogar stood against its enemies. 30 years before that night, while the Order was once again fighting for their families, for all of us, a quiet sound began that would change our history. And when the Perla scholars opened their door, there she was. Between her tiny arms, a perla embedded in her chest. You already know, a perla is not a trivial thing. You could die just by touching one. And yet here was an infant with one of these things inside her.
She'll die without us.
She's a horror in disguise, I tell you. A horror.
One looked on in silence, and when she stepped forward, all arguments ceased.
She carries a perla, yes, but also a book.
Rectora Elena. She always seemed to understand things. Others could not.
Do we not value knowledge? The child is a beacon. Bring her in. Call her Iris.
So, the scholars of the Ivory adopted the girl as their own child. And she grew like any other. Slowly, but steadily. Always carrying her book, filled with stories from the past. But Iris was not any other child. As soon as the scholars allowed it, she became a chief defender of the city. And what does a good defender do when an attacker becomes too bold?
But
She plays it smart.
but you're
She
not
goes
wrong though.
in
Twitch is
search
a
of
platform for making friends and stuff. Like,
beyond the walls.
again, you know,
If we had known what she would come.
it is what it is. You can't like over the years, well, you know what though? You just can't. You can't convince people, man.
And for the first
You really
time in
just can't.
centuries, prayed.
So you know, for me at a certain point, I was just like, I'm done convincing people, you know. All right, so we're at the map here.
Comfortable, Hermes.
All right, the war table's Iris decides her next destination. Each castle marks an available mission. Click any to start.
All right, Bird Brain. What say you to a ramble in the forest? I need to know what's going on.
All right, so this we're gonna be doing 2 missions here. Well, we did the first mission. Now we're gonna be doing the second mission here. So we can either go here and start the game, or we can go back. That's chapter 3. This was chapter 2. So chapter 2, tutorial building defenses. They'll let your main gate fall. Keep Lady Iris alive. I'm guessing if it's green, that means that it's done. Let's see. But this is a tutorial mission too, so I mean, it looks like, well, they're all tutorial missions, so I'll go ahead and just let's gonna get done over with. You realize I hit 1.52 subs? Time for a viral video? Yeah, I think so too. At least 1 or 2.
But if I'm to tell you this story, it must be told from the beginning. This was our world. And then the Perlas appeared, and everything changed. They revealed a great secret to humanity, a great power, the Palido. We built ourselves.
But I'll get there. I'm working on a, when I'm on this quote unquote break, I'm gonna work on a video essay
Time passed.
on a couple actually.
Realized everything has a price. You all know what happened next. The Cataclismo.
It's not like I feel like I don't have to rush myself on it, you know.
The land was drowned in mist, and from this mist, on pale legs, emerged fresh horror. The survivors ran. They sought a new home, scrambling to higher ground to save themselves.
I just realized you're watching me on vertical.
That is how
Hey, yo.
Filadogar was founded.
And by the way, for those who are enjoying the stream, definitely consider giving the stream a like, whether you're watching on vertical and also or on normal, I guess you call it, right? Non-vertical. That's crazy how YouTube now has a leaderboard thing now.
Gate stands as firm as ever.
That is really crazy.
But if the reports are true, the gate will be under attack soon.
But what's that idea? Lady Iris is special unit born with the parallel. Yep, we were at that. Yep.
Our scouts.
Oh, okay. So we did this.
From the south.
Okay, never mind. Okay, never. We're good. We're good. We're good. Wait, yeah, we're good. We're good. Did not realize that I'd have to do this mission. So we're going to surrender. We're going to go back.
No, that's not what happened.
Yeah, it is. So we just move on to mission 3. All right, so this is the one here, the Forest Garrison main mission tutorial outskirts. Now we're hopping on into it.
The garrison. It's in tatters. I never thought this place would fall.
What falls can rise, Harold. We need to get this settlement working again.
Your citadel is your settlement heart. It must not fall. It stores natural resources like wood, which will you'll need to build your fortresses. Settlements need other buildings to grow. You cannot place buildings such as sawmills outside your citadel's territory, but pieces such as stone bricks can be built outside these limits.
We shall need wood before all else.
Wood is the foundation of settlements. Kind of build sawmills close to the trees that obtain supply. Okay, so yeah. This is basically our only tree supply here. How much wood do we have now? 200 right now? No, that's not a problem then.
Constructing this will take a moment.
We should build some steps to the sawmill while it is underway.
All buildings need a clear path to your citadel. If the route is citadel is obstructed, the buildings will shut down and won't operate. Gotcha. All right, yeah, seen the idea. That's a pretty decent idea. Work on this here. Nope. Okay, we can do that. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Okay, so straight and clear path. Yeah, build citadels, build stairs, other structures. I mean, they have to build elsewhere as well. And that's the real question.
Excellent. The workers are gathering wood now.
Sawmill spawn workers that carry wood to your citadel. Workers collect more resources if you build them in shorter routes. Increase the amount of workers assigned to your gathering buildings depending on their distance to the citadel. Yeah, oh yeah, it's understandable. So far, it's just one worker who's just getting that done. Poor guy.
We'll need some.
That's why we assign more than one. So that means citizens without supply citizens may be unable to place new buildings. Okay. Let's put the buildings back this way. So they're like out of the way. Well, like I said, it's actually not a bad idea. Buildings can be deconstructed with the recycle tool by pressing cycle there. If a panel, this frees up resources using. Details Medieval is a breakout search term on YouTube. I mean, that could be used for Cataclismo. Towards the economy, defend citadel from all costs, keep late years alive.
The air here, it's stale with mist.
Your units and buildings need a steady supply of oxygen to thrive. But you'll need to build an air filter to increase oxygen production. Elephants with oxygen but need a height to work efficiently. Most mist settles on land, so the above air is cleaner. That means the air filters work best and built on top of the buildings. So. I wonder if I can use my blueprints already picked up. Guess not. Breakout means it's just starting to get traction. Ah, gotcha. But yeah, that's something that I've been working on personally, just getting my SEO squared away and situated. That's something I admit that I actually literally failed upon, is garnering a better SEO. No, not that. No. Okay, we're gonna build this here.
These few shacks are but the start. We have more work to do.
But the day for us was nearly done.
Ambush! They were waiting for sundown! Fight for your lives!
Of course they were. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta answer the door real quick. Be right back in like 2 minutes or less. All right, sorry, I'm back. We're back.
The Pálido shines.
Prepare your defenses, she says. Oh, and shit. Yeah, we're being attacked by. Oh yeah, sorry. I think this is the forced attack. Well, I think we're basically gonna be forced to. Yeah, I remember this.
We are needed.
Yep, as I thought.
Too many. This cannot be how it ends.
No, the playthrough was lost.
Victoria Elena, I've been wondering.
Oh yeah, I
what
saw
would
it.
we do if one of
I saw
our
the video.
fellas got, I don't know, compromised? Would it be lost forever?
That is a compelling question, little scholar. Our chroniclers say that in the Lost Reign, humans were able to fold the cloth of time itself for short periods. That way, even the most terrible mistakes could be undone. Of course, that Arteo the Pálido was lost in the Cataclismo. But with training, my little sage, I'm confident you will discover it again.
Don't worry, I got some different ideas that I've been working on. Or thinking about. A memory stirs. Iris now has the it'll use a god damn it. DisBearity. Freaking read, bro. A memory stirs. Iris is now able to use an arte called Time Anchor. This art allows her to fold time and try again. From now on, Lady Iris will be able to fold time when needed. You can also use it to return to the previous morning or simply a few moments ago.
This is
So,
my only choice to stop this.
you two, let's rewind that.
Have I? Did it work?
I hope so.
I can't believe it. I'm back. A few hours before the attack, it looks like. This is too much. We fell here. No. I cannot let this moment pass. Another chance, another choice.
We should gather some stone before... Lady Iris, are you all right?
I am fine. Stone, you say?
All right. So let's pause this right here. A building path locks the citadel. Or lacks having citadel. Okay. So first off, though, let me God, can I like say that blueprint? No, I can't. Anywho, but I got what you sent me. Aloha. I appreciate that. But like I said, I already been planning on a lot of different things. Like currently, what I'm going to be doing, like in order to get basically growth. Like, trust me, I'm way ahead. I think I'm way ahead of you in that process, which is actually another reason why I wanted to go on this break so that I can get in the pre-planning of doing certain things and doing certain showcases. Yes, and I get the whole process of showcasing niche games and stuff like that, or in order to get that exposure. Sometimes though that works, sometimes it doesn't. YouTube algorithm, truth be told, no one knows how it really works. To be honest with you. I don't know. I built all that. What the hell was I doing? But one thing's for sure is that SEO, and I mean, sometimes it does work though. Doing a lot of different niche things. Some niche things. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes that does work. But since you need strong walls, you need stone. So let's go ahead and get some stone out there. Resources here. And that's for City Grow for all materials. Sawmill. Move to the marked position.
Huh? The Pálido shines.
But another thing too is like we're currently right now, you know, I'm in the gaming sector right now. The gaming sector is the hardest, I guess you call it, niche or area to grow in, you know. My whole thing right now is not figuring it out, is reworking my entire channel in order to bring up my SEO up on a lot of videos and stuff, and get that growth slash exposure. You know, thumbnails and titling is important to me right now. That is the utmost importance right now.
But our territory doesn't reach that
Because
far.
I can do all this stuff, but without having good looking thumbnails or titles, what's the point at the end of the day? Someone's territory can be expanded with beacons. Build a beacon inside. Let's see, a beacon must be built inside existing territory, just like any other building. So how far is our territory? Well, okay, it's a little bit out there. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not. You know, you do build it. I mean, you do work around trends, and also work around how your viewers and who you react, like who your viewers watch and react to stuff like that.
The Pálido shines.
No, I get that. But like, so my first thing is I got to work on my impressions and also my click-through rate. That's important right now. Okay, so this is the quarry. Go ahead and get the quarry going. Ooh, right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's exactly why, like, again, I got to work on better titling and also thumbnail. I mean, thumbnail is just the first part of it. Titling's what, like, it's like, for me, I want to avoid clickbait titles, but then at the same time, you know, it's clickbait, it's what catches people's attention, you know. Like,
Eyes open. Huh?
eyes open.
Those filthy horrors won't reach us so easily now.
Do not be so sure. Night arrives, and our rebuilding efforts have attracted them. Take positions.
Go low and throw.
All right, so now that I have 600 stone, hold on, game, hold on. Hold the frack on here. So they're only attacking from the front. That's fine with me. No, that's just an archery door. Like, you know, here's a good example for you. It's like this game, right? Cataclismo. This game recently came out of early access, right? But it's still a bit struggling to have some type of growth. So me playing this is giving it some type of exposure slash growth. And hopefully if people are looking this up, you know, they'll look it up and say like, okay, this guy's playing Cataclismo, and you know, I'm here to provide, to make sure that it looks interesting to set people. I get rid of that banner there. But I think that banner is probably like a prop, though. It has to be a prop. You know what's crazy? What if I was able to build some stairs like up? Yeah, you know, I could possibly, well, they're going to attack right here, so nah, I couldn't do that. Just thinking about it now. Oh, yeah, Google needs to link, let's see, needs to link content videos together so the next video is related to the one user watch. I think, well, you can already do that yourself, I think. Well, at least as a creator, especially through annotations, but they kind of got rid of the whole annotation, point of annotations, though, or cards, I think it's what it's called now, or what it was called. Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, my mistake to you.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, and that's actually so. What you hold on? I'm back. Sorry, I got to step out of one. But no, yeah, that's another reason why I'm reworking my videos right now. Law is that I'm reworking all the keywords within my videos and stuff. Like, I didn't realize on YouTube you could mass change channel descriptions and titles and stuff like that. I didn't realize that that was a thing. I mean, I probably did. I just probably wasn't really caring or paying attention to that. So that's what I've been doing. Basically, I've been changing the keywords, and ever since I've been doing that, adding in certain things and so on and so forth, right? A lot of my ordered videos have been doing a little bit better in SEO. Like, they've been doing a bit better. One thing's for sure though is that I am somewhat like, even though on my channel, right, I'm doing let's plays and stuff like that, that's not the main focus. My main focus is doing video essays, which is why, like, another thing is, like, when I'm going on this break, right, I'm going to be basically working on video essays and stuff too, correct? And so when I work on my video essays, right, and I'm gonna work on about two or three of them or whatnot. So yeah. Also, let me do this real quick too. Hold on. Let me go into this setting here. By the way, how's the vertical stream? Is it vertical? How is it? There we go. Hold on. Is it vertical? Or is it using my main? Wait a minute, hold on. Ay caramba. Okay, no, it's not vertical. Oh my gosh, I've been screwing up this entire time. Dear Jesus. Okay, what about this stream though? Is this stream still using the same thing here? Or is this okay? No, so they're both using the same key. Okay, I just screwed up on something. Hold on. I need to shut down this one here. Wow, I can't believe, did I really screw that up so bad? I thought I was using the same fucking key. That was on me. That was on me. Hold on. Nah, I thought I had switched the keys over. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. I was like, I thought it was vertical the entire time. But it's like I need to check that shit. Wow. Wow. It happens. It happens. I'm still getting used to that. All right, there we go. Okay, now I should have realized that. That's on me. I should have realized that in the pre-stream. That's definitely on me. I should have realized that a long time ago. That's me for being an idiot. By the way, is my mic all right? Cause I don't... Oh yeah, I know.